Hello, welcome back to JDS Garage. I'm Jesse, and the last video, I was trying to show you how to pre-lube an engine before you start it, and come to find out, I had the wrong tool. I have two of them, and I forgot about that. I had a bigger one which I tried to use, which didn't work. So this second one will, because it's actually the right size for a chain. But all you have to do, is this is reverse rotation, so I got the drill going backwards, and just hit the drill. And as you can see, oil coming out. These push rods are hollow. They got a hole right here, and it lets the oil go down in here. And as the oil goes down in here, of course, things are moving up and down, and it throws it all everywhere. But then it drains back. And if you can look over there, there's an oil pressure gauge right here. If you can look right here, there's an oil pressure gauge right here. There now. Yeah, where's it? Oh, right here. There's an oil pressure gauge. What does that say? About 50 pounds. So, yeah, just lube it up a little bit, see what happens. Now you've got oil throughout the motor. That way you're not starting the motor dry. This motor sat around for 10-15 years, and so it's always good to get a little bit of oil up in the motor. That way it's not all the way dry. I have to admit though, I did say something wrong the last time. I said don't do this, and there's a lot of videos of will it start, and they just fire it up. That's fine for them, but I prefer not to do that. I like to get a little bit of oil pressure in it and get oil where it should be. So, but next I'm going to get the talk about the distributor. What the distributor does is, well, it does exactly what everything's locked up or something. Well, for some reason this one's locked up. Huh. Well, it's supposed to not be locked up. It distributes the spark to the cap. Well, it takes it from the points to here, and then to the then from the coil, and it distributes it every time it hits one of these lobes right here. But for some reason, I'm not too sure what the deal is. This one seems to be locked up. Okay. I may have to get a new, or use a different distributor cap. Just hang on, and we'll have to take the distributor cap off this engine right here. That's sitting here. I'll have to look and see if they're the same. So I'll have to take this distributor off and see what happens here. See if they're the same, because I didn't realize that one was actually locked up. I had no clue. And I wonder what Derek from Vice Grip Garage is doing today. Probably something cool, you know. Yeah, let's see here. We'll just use a half-inch wrench to get this off.
Subscribing like.
Yeah. Do what?
Subscribing like.
Yeah. Oh, well, if I can get this distributor out of here, I'll just have to pull this, and hopefully they're the same. I believe they are, but I'll have to just compare them. I still don't understand why that one is locked up. Yeah, need a screwdriver. And don't jump me, because this is a this is a GM style distributor. But hey, you know, I'm a firm believer if something works, use it. And that's exactly, I mean, this is a good system. And they work really good. I guess I want to take the plug wires off. But these work really good. Points are alright. But these electronic ignitions, you just can't beat them. Well. Alrighty, we'll just pull this off. Well, I thought, well, I know it comes off, but there we go, it's coming. There we go, let's go over here and see if we can compare these two. I know they're a little bit different. I'm gonna have to measure things, look like. Let me get my handy dandy caliber here. We'll see. Of course, and this is not a fancy caliber. It's from Hobo Freight, but hey, you know, it works for us. Those guys that can't afford Snap-on or don't want to spend the rest of our lives paying off tools from places like that. Yeah, I can't seem to get this plastic off of here. Boy, they stuck that on there good, didn't they? I tell you. Well, that's just the way it is. I'm not gonna have to get something to rip out. That will not come off there. I'm telling you, they did a good job here protecting that just from a piece of little plastic. There we go. I think I just got it. Well, no. What in the world? There we go. Boy, they glued that thing on there. It should have just been put on there. Alrighty, let's zero it out here. No. One, 11. Oh, well, that's millimeters. Now, wait a second here. Ah. Yeah, we're in America. We don't do millimeters. There we go. 0.44. Yeah. Let's measure this. Yeah, if I can hold it still. Yeah. Yeah, I believe they're, well, let's see here. Yeah, I believe they're about the same. Let me get this cap on here. Now, I got this mark right here, and this is exactly where that needs to be. Wait a second. Yeah, there's something fishy about that. There's something fishy about that, because that's doing exactly the same thing. Let's try to stab this one down in there. So if you look, how these gears they're like this. I like to go just a little bit past it, and it usually will slide in right where you need it. Yep. Better get that out of the way. Yep, see, I'm a little bit off. So go back one little bit. Yep, right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite down in there, is it? So we're gonna have to go back a little bit more. Yeah, am I gonna have to fight this thing? Yep. Go a little bit farther. There we go. Yeah, it went a little bit too far. Sometimes they can go right in, and sometimes they'll just fight you every step of the way. Yeah, there we go. I'm still off. Huh. Let me look at the cap here. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is number 1. Yeah, it's pointing right where it needs to go, so we'll leave it there. I must have marked that wrong or something. Yeah. I'm gonna put this on there since we've already got oil in. I'm gonna go ahead and try to crank this up and see what this, see if this distributor moves. There it is. Now, I have already taken the spark plugs out, and believe it or not, the spark plugs look brand new. Even though you can tell they're rusty, but yeah, I put a little bit of oil and stuff down in there, sprayed down in there to make sure that everything will be all right. I'm hoping this battery's still up. We'll turn it over and see what happens. Kind of watch this distributor. Yeah, that distributor is just fine. I don't know what the world was going on there, so we're gonna put the alrighty, we're gonna hook up the distributor and to the coil, which I've got right here. I'm just gonna lay it here and just run the wire to the coil. And on a coil, the way this thing works is you've got a hot side, which is well, you're hot. It comes from a 12-volt source, and then you got a negative side. That's what goes to your distributor. And when this points opens up, let me make sure I got this where I can get some juice to it. And we'll see if we can't get the spark up there to the coil. And, well, I guess I should have put something on there to hold it to the battery, but I'm not that professional, so we'll see. Let me get a screwdriver and see if we can't see spark down there. Have you ever noticed, I don't care who you are, you can know where every tool is on that toolbox, and you go to get something and you open up the wrong drawer every time. I don't know why that is, but I've already put points in here. Alright, we got spark here. I don't know if it's where it should be, but well, got spark. Yeah, got spark here. It's not. I'm not too sure. It's. Well, we'll see. If you watch that, you'll see a spark whenever that turns. I don't see nothing. We've got. Let me get a test light. Let's make sure we got. Yeah. See if we got electricity going in the right spot. Oh, yeah. There it is. Well, no, that's not. Yeah, got juice there. Got electricity there. And we got it there. Yeah, we got electricity there. Let me get a screwdriver. We may need to adjust the points a little bit. Yeah, let's get this up on it. Need to bump that up until it's up on the lobe. Let me get a wrench here. We'll see if we can't get it up there right. Yeah, where's it at? That's it, but we'll see. Well, nope. Let me see if that's it. What is it? We'll see. Yep, there we go. We got it. We got a winner. Alrighty. Let me get something. Turn that way. I don't know where my breaker bar is. It's missing in action. Huh. Oh. Well, hey, amazing. Like I said before, my son put my tools away in the wrong drawer. So. I got that on the switch. I better turn that switch off. But if you look here, no, up here. If you look right there, see them little lobes right there? You gotta get. You gotta get that point on one of them lobes. Oh yeah, that points gap is way too big. That's a problem right there. It should be, I think 10,000th of an inch. I'm not too sure, but we'll just eyeball it. It's way too big. We'll try it there and see what happens. Alright, we'll turn on that switch and see what happens now. Did you see a spark? I couldn't really tell from my vantage point. Yes, there's that. We do have a spark. Okay, now all we have to do is put that on. I've already sanded that down, so we might actually have something to fire up. I better put that back. So I'll put that here. We'll put that back on there and see. Oh. I am going to, I think, I'm not too sure if I have any go juice or not. Yeah. What? Can you see that? There's actually a mud dauber down in there. Oh my goodness. Let me get something to get that out of there. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's a reader for my blood sugar. It tells me when my blood sugar is high or low. Don't worry, it's a little high, but nothing to worry about. Evidently, mud daubers like it in, you know, well, they packed that full. They must have had a 2-story condo in there. I don't know if I'll be able to get it down on there or not. I got some. Let me clean that out a little bit more and then have to maybe get some silicone spray and spray down in there. Yeah, it's coming along. Let me see if I got some silicone to put down in there. I'm just going to get to this today where it's just going to see if it's going to fire something. Silicone spray. I know I did. Brake clean. Ah, silicone spray right here. What is that?
Belt?
Oh, that's belt dressing. Yeah, maybe that'll move forward a little bit where you can get that on there. There we go. Well, just about pulled it off. There we go. Hey, I'm telling you, silicone spray makes everything slick. Alrighty. Now, we need something to fire this up with, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if we can't get a reaction off or something. Let me look. I guess I should have been better prepared, but hey, that's not me. I'm never prepared. You know? And that's just how I roll. And I want to tell you something. This has got the lid off of it, but WD-40's all right, and PB Blaster, it's pretty good. But I'm telling you what, Penetrol 90, you'll never go back to anything else. So, well, there's some carb cleaner. We could try the carb cleaner. I'm not too sure.
Jim's
Huh? Okay. I'm not too sure if this is going to work or not. So, we'll just spray this down in here real quick. And see what happens. Oh my goodness, it actually fired on that. Well, hey, next episode, I don't want to take it too far because I still haven't got any headers, but hey, we got a reaction, it actually fired. We'll have to see, so I'm just going to leave you with this. We all have different views, and you may not like what views somebody has. The only thing I can say is, hey, let them have their views and you can have yours, and just be kind to everybody. See you next time. Oh, and make sure you give the thumbs up, like, and share this video. And hey, that's it. You have a good night.